guys, in this video we're going to be talking about hazards and risks, and then safety precautions. We'll finish the video with a summary.
A really important part of learning chemistry is carrying out practical experiments. And carrying out experiments can be really useful to help you get a better idea of the chemistry. However, if you're not careful, these experiments can be dangerous. And it's important that you know how to keep yourself and others safe when you're working in the lab. In this diagram, you can see an example of an experiment that hasn't been carried out safely. Our flask is emitting a cloud of smoke, which could be harmful to breathe in, and it looks like whatever's in the flask has caused a burn. When we're thinking about how we can make chemical reactions safe, we need to think about the hazards that are involved, where a hazard is anything that has the potential to cause harm, where harm could be a headache or dizziness, a cut, or something worse. Along with identifying hazards, we can think about the associated risk, where the risk associated with a hazard is the likelihood of harm when exposed to that hazard. For example, an unexpected step might be a trip hazard, as it has the potential to cause an injury. However, not everyone that uses the step will trip, and we might say that the risk associated with the step is low. The chemicals that you use in the lab have symbols on the bottle which tell you about the hazards that they pose. We can now look at 6 symbols that is important to recognise, and that you'll see on bottles that you use in the lab. The first of these is the symbol that tells you that a chemical is flammable, where a flammable substance is something that catches fire easily. An example of a flammable substance is petrol. If something's flammable, you need to make sure to keep it away from any flames. As an extra precaution, you also want to keep it away from your clothing and skin, as a flammable substance could cause extra damage if it's set on fire when in contact with your clothing or skin. A related hazard is shown by this symbol, which tells you that a chemical is oxidizing. If a chemical is oxidizing, it provides oxygen, allowing other materials to catch fire more easily and when they do so to burn more fiercely. A good example of a substance that is oxidizing because it provides oxygen is liquid oxygen itself. Substances that are oxidizing should always be kept away from open flames, and should also be kept away from flammable materials. Our third warning symbol that you might see on bottles of chemicals in the lab is the symbol that tells you that something is an environmental hazard, and therefore that it's harmful to the environment.
Hi guys! To continue watching this video and unlock hundreds of other super concise and exam board specific GCSE chemistry and combined science videos, just click on the Snap Revise smiley face. Join me today and together let's make Chemistry at GCSE a walk in the park.